Are you going to Beth Israel right here? Make sure our sage brings the herring in time. Remember me to those who daven there, for once they were a true minion of mine. Tell them to make me a knitted kippah. Make sure our sage brings the herring in time. Without velvet, no seams, just needlework. Then they will be a true minion of mine. Please wash it in our kitchen very well. Make sure our sage brings the herring in time, where clean water for sure never fell, and they will be a true minion of mine. Dry it out yonder in the alleyway. Make sure our sage brings the herring in time, which never was clean since Adam's day. Then they shall be a true minion of mine. Now they have asked me questions three. Make sure our sage brings the herring in time. I hope the answers God will give me, so that they'll be a true minion of mine. Tell them to buy me some smelly cholent. Make sure our sage brings the herring in time. The beans are cheap, we owe no rent. Then they shall be a true minion of mine. For Rosh Hashanah, bring a ram's horn. Make sure our sage brings the herring in time. And make sure to rise early in the morn, and they shall be a true minion of mine. Tell the men to put on tefillin of leather. Make sure our sage brings the herring in time, a tallis of wool, no matter the weather, and they shall be a true minion of mine. Complaints you have, you're talking to the wall. Make sure our sage brings the herring in time, and never let the Sefer Torah fall. There fall. Then you shall be a true minion of mine. When Friday comes and you have finished your week, make sure our sage brings the herring in time. Make sure there's 10 men, or we're up the creek, and then you will truly be a minion of mine.